Come on. Grab your proton pack and become a Ghostbuster. What is going on, YouTube? The Assist Man. I'm coming at you guys with my official first impressions and review of the brand new Ghostbusters game for the Xbox One. Now, this game was just released yesterday on July 12th, 2016. And when I first heard about the game a couple months ago, I thought to myself, that might be a pretty cool game to get. But no matter what, I knew that I had to get this game just due to the fact that Ghostbusters was one of my favorite movies from back in the days. I would honestly put Ghostbusters 1 and 2 in my top 10 movies of all time list. So when I seen a brand new game coming out by Ghostbusters, no matter what, I knew I at least had to buy it and try it. Now, this game is not a $59.99 game. It's not a $60 game. It's close, though. It's a $49.99 game. So it's a $50 game. And if you have Best Buy's Gamer Club unlocked, you can get the game brand new for $39.99. So for $39.99, it was even an easier move for me to make to go ahead and try the game. But enough of all me blabbering around, man. I've been playing the game now, I'd say, for about 3 to 4 hours. What you're seeing me play right now is the very first level of the game. This is like the first map, the first section you go through, so I'm a noob. This is all new to me, so I'm going to be going through it and just playing it. So that's the gameplay you're going to be watching, is me playing the first level. Now, after a couple hours of playing the game, some things that came right to my mind. Let's start off with, there's 4 different characters in the game. It's 2 chicks and 2 guys. Now, when I first started up the game and I first looked at the characters, man, I was a little disappointed. Because I was like, who the fuck are these people? Who are these 2 guys? Who are these 2 girls? These are not the original 4 Ghostbusters. I was hoping to see the original 4 Ghostbusters, man. I wanted to see Winston. I wanted to see Bill Murray. I wanted to see the original, 4 Ghostbusters. But you don't get that in this game. And it was kind of mind-boggling to me, like, why would they make a new Ghostbusters game and not have, the original 4 Ghostbusters in it? So that was kind of a disappointment to me. But once you actually get into the game, you're able to choose one of these characters. Now, you can play by yourself with 3 CPU players. You can play with yourself and another friend and 2 CPU players, so you can play co-op. And you can also play with up to 4 people. So if you have 3 other friends that have this game, or if you want to search for like a random game or whatever you could do, then yeah, go ahead and do that. You could play with up to 4 of your friends at the same time, and each one of you guys can be one of the random characters in the game. I still don't know why they didn't put in the original 4 characters. I'm very disappointed by that. But once you actually get to the character selection screen, you'll notice that each 4 character has a different type of weapon and a different type of like special grenade ability. The person that I'm using is like this big burly redhead guy. He has like this mini turret machine gun. And one thing about the guns in this game is they all overheat pretty quickly. It's not something you have to constantly reload and you're going to run out of ammo. All the characters in the game have proton weapons that once you fire them, there's a meter on the top of your character screen, and it starts going from like yellow to orange to red. And once it becomes red, it overheats. You can't shoot them for that long before they overheat. You could probably only shoot them for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then they're going to overheat, so you got to stop shooting it. But there are ways to get around that. If you've seen in the beginning of the video, on the character selection screen is also a character upgrade feature. Now, what you can do in the character upgrade feature is that after you actually complete a map, you get a whole bunch of points, and you level up and rank up your characters. Now, I don't know for sure how high a character's rank can go, because like I said, I just started playing the game. But as you progress in the game, you could rank up your characters, and you'll be able to obtain character skill points. Then you could utilize those character skill points, put them in your character, and you could do something different with them. Like, for instance, at the end of this game, I gained 3 character skill points. Now, you could only put those character skill points into the character that you currently use for the map. So on the chain gun guy, there's things like you could spend a point to decrease the amount of time that your gun will overheat. There's another point that says you can gain more health. There's another point that says you could decrease the cooldown time of your grenades. So there's a whole bunch of different upgrades you can do for your characters in the game. My suggestion, if you're going to be playing the game, is probably try to play, with every character, see the one you like the most, and then go ahead and use that character so you can go ahead and utilize all their character upgrade points and skill points when they become available, or Or if you just want to go ahead and, switch out different characters every map, you could do that at the same time to rank up all your characters independently and simultaneously at the same time. As far as graphics go with the game, the graphics are actually really, really crisp. Over about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay of the game so far, I have not encountered any frame rate drop, any lag issues at all, any of that stuff at all. The graphics are really, really crisp. I have to give the graphics, an A+. As far as just the gameplay in general, it's kind of like a classic side-scroller, like old-school type of game. So if you hate like these type of side-scroller, side-scroller dungeon-type games, this probably is not going to be the game for you. But if it's something that you don't care about, that doesn't bug you too much, or if it's something that you love, you see, I'm old school, I'm old, so I'm used to side-scrolling games like this, so it doesn't bother me at all. I kind of like them. So if it's something that, doesn't bother you, or something that you like, then you're probably going to like this game. For the most part, the gameplay is pretty fluid. There's a lot of things you could do in the game, like you have, your little scanner, you go and look around for things. You'll find like little hidden things on the ground that'll give you points, or you'll find some that open up different doors, and inside of different doors you can find secret areas that give you like little objects you can get, and it'll tell you how many are on the map once you collect one. For instance, if there's 2 of them on the map, it'll say you have collected 1 of 2. Then you want to make it your mission to go ahead and find the second one on the map, so you can go ahead and collect them. By collecting all the objects on the map, you're just going to get a bigger point boost at the end of the game to give you more points to level up. At the end of every map, you find a boss fight. And this is the boss fight that you've been watching me play now for about the past 30 seconds. This is the first boss fight of the game. Pretty much what you want to do is just, like any other kind of game. You just kill the boss, and then once you kill the boss, you have to actually break out your little proton beam thing, capture the ghost, slam it down, and once you have it all the way slammed up, you go ahead and deploy your proton trap, suck the ghost into it, hit A. The faster you hit A on it, the higher the multiplier you'll get on the points you receive for the ghost. And then that's really about it. It's kind of just like, you go through different levels, you rank up your character. It's kind of like, almost like an RPG game in aspect, where you could just go and play different maps. I guess you can call them dungeons if you like, if some people, in that RPG phase know about dungeons. But you can just go through, play different maps. As you increase, the maps get harder and harder, and as you increase, the maps get longer and longer. The second map I played was probably, I think the first map I played, this one you're seeing right now, is probably about 15 minutes long. But the second map I played was like 30 to 35 minutes long. So as you rank up and as you move up, yes, the maps do get bigger, larger, and they take longer to do. So as you can see in this game, I collected 68,000 points, whatever. We got an A ranking, me and the 3 computer guys. And then at the end of the game, you also get a lot of achievements. At the end of this game, I think I got 2 or 3 achievements just in the first game itself. And in the second game, I believe I got another 2 or 3. At the end of that game, I earned some skill points. I currently had 3. That's how many I got that game. And you could see you could use them for all types of different things. And as you progress and rank up your character, other things are able to unlock for you. So once you get to like level 10, you could unlock different features and different abilities that you could put skill points into. You could also remove your skill points if you don't like them once you further go along in the game. But overall, it's not a bad game. If it was a $60 game, I would be like, I don't know if it's necessarily worth $60. It doesn't feel like a $60 game to me. It feels like a $30 to a $40 game for me, and that's about almost how much it costs. Like I said, it retails for $50. But if you have like the Amazon Prime thing or Best Buy's Gamer Club Unlocked like I do, you can get 20% off all new games. So I got the game for $39. So to me, for $39, it's a good game. It's even a better game if you enjoy, like the classic, side-scrolling RPG type games like that. But if you're a Ghostbuster fan, it's even better. No, my only disappointment with the game so far is I'm not a huge fan of some of the controls. The controls seem a little bit laggy, like when you go to rotate your character, hit buttons to fire guns and grenades. They seem like it doesn't happen immediately, and I'm a little disappointed that they didn't use the original 4 Ghostbusters characters. Other than that, though, everything about the game so far seems like it's pretty fun. So, if you guys are into this kind of stuff, if you're into Ghostbusters, maybe it's a game you'll go out and buy. Maybe you didn't even know that it came out yesterday, so if you didn't know that, now you know. So anyway, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up like button, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tell your friends about me, man, so they can watch my videos, they can view my channel, and then you can help a brother out. Leave a comment down below, man. Let me know, have you guys played this game? Did you purchase it? Are you planning on purchasing it? Or did you not even know it's out, and now that you know it's out, you want to go purchase it? So I have the game. If any of you guys have the game, maybe we could play together someday. So anyway, YouTube, this is the Assist Man, and until next time, I am out.